The PlayStation 3, released all the way back in 2006, is one of the best consoles to own in 2024. These days, it is quickly becoming a collector's item, especially the backwards compatible PS2 versions. This largely has to do with the lack of good available PS3 emulation. The PS3 is quite hard to emulate, largely due to the cell processor architecture, and that's probably why Sony didn't include it on the PS5 and why there are lack of good PC emulation options available to this day. This ends up leaving so many big-time exclusive games stuck on the PS3, like the first two Infamous games, or some of the Little Big Planet series, and there's so many more. The console can still be found pretty cheap online in either the Slim configuration or even the original configuration or the Super Slim. And to add on to that, the original PS3 has an issue known as the yellow light of death. Now, all PS3s can get the yellow light of death, however, this is a super common problem to have with the original PS3. It's caused by overheating, and it does make the original models even more valuable, especially if they've been delidded and basically future-proofed against it. If you want to get one that's been delidded, it is way less likely to yellow light, however, they are going to be much more expensive. And here's a fun fact about the original PS3. It is commonly referred to as the fat PS3, and yet the PS5 Slim is still bigger than it. Moving on to games, there are still so many games that can be joined online on PSN, which was free at the time. Only some of the first-party games on this console, like The Last of Us, are finally getting remasters, and they're able to be played on new consoles. However, there is a lot of games that will stay trapped on the PS3. Backwards compatibility is something I talked about a little bit earlier, but let me put it this way. If you have the one that can play PS2 games, you can play all generation of PlayStation games if you pair that one PS3 with a PS5. And even if you don't have the PS2 backwards compatible one, you can still play the entire PS1 library. Games like Crash, Spyro, and so many more. The Homebrew community on this console is so big, there are so many custom firmwares available to be used. These unlock tons of functionality and features on this console, and Hen is another option for those consoles that aren't able to be hacked due to them being newer, and offers a lot of the desired firmware functions. All of the big PS3s are able to install custom firmwares, and some of the Slims as well. The Super Slims are not compatible, however you can still install Hen on them, which gives you good features as well. I'm not going to go into how to install Homebrew software on the PS3 in this video. However, if you guys want me to do that, drop a like and comment on the video. The PS3 is still a great console in 2024. It pioneered so many of the features we use and love today. It was the first console to feature HDMI a year before Microsoft implemented it on the 360, which launched without HDMI compatibility. It featured a Blu-ray player at launch, which is part of the reason it costed $500 for the lowest model. However, it would end up paying off, as the Blu-ray would end up being featured in all consoles afterward, including the Xbox consoles, the only exception being the digital versions from both companies. So guys, that was my little breakdown on why you should get a PS3 in 2024. I still think it's an amazing console, tons of great first-party exclusives that just can't be obtained anywhere else, and overall the games still hold up perfectly in 2024. So guys, if you like this video, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss any more videos I do like this. And don't forget to like the video and comment so that YouTube knows I'm doing a good job and shows this video to more people. Thanks for watching.